We're at Northfield Trail, another stunning Toll Brothers build here in Cumming, Georgia, Forsyth County. So you're looking for houses in the low ones. You're looking for 5-bedroom houses with over 3,800 square feet. We're going to tour 3 houses, 2 different floor plans. One really more of a single family type style. The other one has one of those multi-generational suites if you're looking for that, for one of those downstairs. Both of these are stunning, these floor plans. All 3 houses are stunning. One of them, the last one we'll tour, is currently $200,000 off the original price. Let's get right after it. Northfield Trail, incoming by Toll Brothers. Let's go. All right, let's get this party started. We're starting with the model, the Peyton Transitional. We're gonna take a look at the model, and then another one that is ready to go right now with a huge price drop on it. Talked about $200,000 off that price, but only until it goes. Because man, once it's sold, man, I can't sell you another one of those. Anyway, we come inside. Oh, thank God for air conditioning. Oh my goodness, it is hot. All right, back to the tour. Nice dining room. Man, I'll tell you what, when it comes to new construction and setting up model homes, man, Toll Brothers, man, they just kick, man. They know exactly what they're doing. I love the upgrades in here. All those glass cabinets over there on kind of almost like a butler's pantry type area, but really nice, nice sized dining room right here when you first walk in. Look up, look at the 2-story foyer when you first come in. It's very nice up there. And then opens that big 2-story living room, as well as the kitchen, that huge island. We'll take a look at that in a second. I want to start out by showing you the multi-generational suite we've got over here. So on the downstairs, and this is an upgrade. This is what the transitional is. Peyton, normal Peyton doesn't come with this, but we get the transitional. You come in here, now keep in mind, this door, even though there's not a door right there, that door closes, okay? So you can close out the world. Come in here, got your own living room, got your own TV, little eating area. They've got it set up with a fridge. The cabinets are not standard, but you can have that added, obviously, with a little fridge to go with it. But you can have like a little sitting area in here. Okay, so there's your like a little living room. Come over here and take a look at the bathroom. It's a really nice bathroom with a small step to get in. Nice finishes though on this bathroom in here. Then we come back over here, take a look at the bedroom you have. You can see all the construction stuff outside. Oh man, I gotta watch the construction. Looks cool. Anyway, I'm sorry, back to it. Squirrel. Here's your bedroom downstairs. So you get a decent amount of room in here because that's a big, that's a queen size bed. You got the nightstands on the sides, but I mean, you got plenty of room in here. And then here's your closet. I'll open it up to show you. They've upgraded in this model with the glass doors and all the closets. You don't get that in the other Peyton that we're going to look at. Like I said, I think that the price tag makes up for it. That'll make you smile. All right, so that's that whole multi-generational suite in there, right? Then here is the powder room. They've obviously updated it with that really cool like pendant light type thing. But the cool thing is then when people come over, this is their bathroom to use. They don't have to worry about using the bathroom on the multi-generational suite. All right, let's go. Oh man, look at this living room. Man, do I love those lights up there. The wood accents on the top. Yeah, this is nice. They've added now they, on the house we're gonna take a look at in just a couple minutes, they don't have those cabinets that they have right over here, but you can add that after the fact. We talked to Toll Brothers, they can add that as a feature. They also have that big 3-door opening on the back. That's one of those Toll Brothers upgrades, the 3 sliding doors, which is really cool, and that would open up to that deck out there. But I mean, this is just a really nice, open, just jaw-dropping type living room. So that's something that, that's what you would get on this Peyton Transitional, and you can obviously do it however you want to do it. Then we come into the kitchen. This kitchen is fantastic. All right, let's start out over here. You got the cabinets that go all the way up to the ceiling, down the floor over here. Here's your microwave over here. All right, so come over here, plenty of cabinet space over here. On this wall, you've got that big oven, kind of the higher end. This is my kind of cooking. I say it all the time. If you follow me on social, you know your boy knows how to cook. This is my kind of stove right here. Nice stovetop, double ovens underneath. I mean, really nice countertops, very nice updated countertops on that. but this is just nice, very clean looking. Oh, do I love me this island. I love this sink. Nice farm sink. I don't need that divider in the middle, man. Throw all the pots in there. Get down to business cooking. You're standing here, you're talking to everybody out there, talking about what's going on. All the kids are outside in the backyard. You have people on the back deck. This is great. Looking at the kind of the kitchen eat-in area right here. So you got room for the eat-in area. You got plenty of spots over here to eat on the island. You got the spots to eat at the dining room as well. So, I mean, just a really good, and let's just one more time, we'll kind of swing around and look at this area. I really love how this is laid out. This is just the downstairs. Let's go. I want to show you real quick over here. Pantry. Take a look at the pantry. So this is all done up. This is obviously upgraded to have all these kind of wood shelves in here, but you can upgrade that if you want. But you have plenty of room back here. You have another closet back here, and then you got a 3-car garage. Now they got their offices set up there, but we'll take a look at the 3-car garage on the other Peyton that's available right now. But for now, we're going upstairs. Fast forward button, let's go. Here we are, upstairs looking down at your living room down there. Man, do I love those lights. Those are slick. I like that a lot. All right, let's go take a look at each of the bedrooms up here. So each bedroom gets its own bathroom. We'll start to the left, work our way around. Here's the first one. So you got a good sized room here on the back of the house. You got a little kind of carve out right back here. You can put a dresser there. You can put a desk there. Here's your closet right here. Let's open this up, show you how big that is in there. And then we'll come over here. Here is bedroom in here. This one gets a tub. Not all the bathrooms get a tub. Obviously, you downstairs on that multi-generational suite, you had just a shower. This one, you get the tub shower combo. Nice bathroom. All right, that's in one. Number two, let's come on in here. This room, about the same size, I would think, as we saw on that last bedroom. And Toll Brothers obviously does stuff like that, where like they put the wood paneling on the back wall. And it's all kinds of upgrades when they do these models. Really like it. All right, take a quick look at the closet there. Decent sized closet with the 2 doors. Here we go, coming around. We'll take a look at the bathroom in here. This bathroom in here, you got the shower tub combo as well. I know on the next house that we're going to look at, the next Peyton transitional, this one is actually a walk-in shower, so you only have a couple of tubs in the house. This one, though, you get a tub shower combo. You got a lot of kids like me, and you have 57 kids. You need all the tubs you can get. You got bathe the children. I'm kidding, I only have 7, but that's still a lot. Down the hall, we're going to bedroom number 4, bedroom number 3 upstairs, and here it is. Oh, I like this. Nice. This one has, that little, you got the bench over here in front of the window. This is a big room. This is probably the biggest of the secondary bedrooms up here. I really like it. Nice sized room. I really like it with this, the bench with the drawers underneath. That's a nice touch. I like that. Look at the bedroom, or the bathroom rather. Here you go. This one, walk-in shower on it. Okay. Sink, toilet, the whole 9. So you get your own ensuite on each of these 3 secondary bedrooms up here. I'll show you the closet. Lots of baskets, man. You need baskets. This is your spot. All right, let's go. Time for the master. And here we go. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, I like that coffered ceiling. I think in the next one we're gonna look at, they just have the trade ceiling. This one though has the coffered ceiling. I really like that. They got it set up with it's got the chair over there and the couch. You got dresser over here, and then you got the king size bed over here. So I mean, these are big pieces. And that's how much room you have in the master bedroom. Okay, this is really, really nice. I like this a lot. And it's got, windows all the way around, so you get a lot of natural light in this room. Very cool. So you have a place, obviously, there's the bed, and then you've got, kind of your little reading nook or whatever. Wake up in the morning before all the kids wake up and it gets crazy. Have your coffee. Oh, the bathroom. Oh man, this is nice. I like this a lot. This is a really nice tub. I mean, sometimes you get kind of a small tub. Dude, this is really, really nice. And sometimes Toll Brothers will have that tub that's kind of out floating in the rest of the bathroom. This tub's up against the wall. You got plenty of room to walk by it. I really like the layout in here. And then you've got the sink over there with the upgraded sinks. Vanity right there. So you got dual vanities, you got tub, shower. Show you this right now. You just got the water closet right there. But look at this shower. This is something that I know that we don't have in the other one that we're going to look at. You got the waterfall though. You got the waterfall head in that shower right there. And then you got the regular shower head. Oh, really, really nice. Really, really like this bathroom a lot. All right, now we took a look at the bathroom. Let's go into the closet. And this is nice how they've done this up with all the closet organizing and everything. So you got plenty of places to store stuff. They set it up with drawers. Now, obviously this is not standard, but you can probably purchase this out there, Toll Brothers, or add it after the fact with all the closet organizing or whatever, places to store stuff, places to hang stuff, things like that. I really like this a lot. Very good. So there's your master closet. And the cool thing about the master closet is opens to the laundry room. So plenty of room in here for laundry. You got the two washer dryer kind of towers there. You got extra storage space up there. Got more on top if you need it. You can put even more shelves right here if you want it. And then around the corner, you got a little sink right here. So fully functional laundry room in here, okay, to go along with everything else. So that's everything upstairs. Let's go to the basement. All right, we have come down into the basement. Now keep in mind, Toll Brothers does not finish out basements, but they will do that in their models to show you what you can do. And man, do I like this. Got a little bar right here. And again, don't get too worked up about like how they have the finishes done. I mean, look at the finishes because it's always fun to look at that on TV, but just get an idea of what you can do with the space. You know, like with this space over here, you got, you know, space for down here like a media room slash, you know, this is where you're going to watch the game, where the kids go to watch their movies, whatever. You got another little gathering place back here, play some games, maybe put a pool table right there, whatever you want. You know, they've got the ping pong table here. So you got a lot of room down here for entertaining, okay? And then you've got, you know, another, you know, you can put another table down here. You've got space in here to add, you know, the bar and all the cabinets and everything. And then you come over here, and on this one, they have added bathroom, walk-in shower, nice bathroom for a basement. And then they've got this staged as a office down here, but obviously this is a bedroom because you got a closet around the corner. So there you go. I'll peek around the corner, look at that. So keep in mind, if you get one in here that has a basement, it's gonna be an unfinished basement, but you can finish it off, and this gives you an idea of what you can add to it. You can add to a bedroom, a bathroom. Let's go take a look outside. I want to look at the backyard. Let's hit the fast forward button and go out to the backyard. All right, here we are. And obviously this is not standard, but this is fantastic. I love how Toll Brothers always does this. I think they're advertising to me having these outdoor grilling spaces. They got a little fireplace area over here. They got TV over the fireplace with another set of, you know, couches out here, like, you know, very, very nicely done on this little gazebo area that they built out with the fireplace. And there's your grill right over there. Yeah, really, really like this a lot. So, all right, so that gives you an idea of what it's going to look like, you know, after you move in and if you do all the finishes and all that stuff. So that's the cool thing about the models. Now they got some really nice models and stuff, but it's important that we take a look at some of the stuff that they're not models, right? They're not finished. They're not, you know, they're just ready to go out of the box. I want you to see what it would look like if you purchased one of these homes. So we're going to look at a Roswell traditional, and then we're going to take another look at this Peyton transitional. The Peyton transitional meaning that you've got that multi-generational suite downstairs, okay? So look at the Roswell, another Peyton. The important thing about that Peyton, don't forget, that's the last one we're going to look at. That runs right now $200,000 off the original price. It's priced like it doesn't have a basement, has a full unfinished basement, okay? So let's go take a look. Let's go. All right, let's go. Roswell traditional. Got covered porch to start out. We took a look at the outside. You saw the 3-car garage that you got here. A lot of noise over here because they got some construction going on across the street. Still building out like we talked about. Got 50% down, 50% to go. Now this Roswell is a slightly different house than the Peyton. You're going to see why as we go. Okay, so first start out on the left. You've got kind of this bonus room over here. Okay, so you got, call it playroom, study, formal living room, whatever you want to call it. You got that right there off the left. Okay, so you've got, plenty of lights in there. You've got the can lights up there, and then you've got, plenty of windows in there for natural light as well. So use that for whatever you want to. It's a pretty big space. I'm not sure you can wall that off or put in sliding doors or whatever, but your room. Do what you want with it. Here's your dining room. So you do still get a dining room with this house. Okay, like that light that goes in there, but another big dining room, Now we come into the kitchen. Now I think personally, well, before we go into the kitchen, you know what, forget, we're in the kitchen. Let's just do it. We're in the kitchen. I'm not gonna tease you. Let's do this. I love the look of this. We've looked at a Roswell in some of our previous tours with this kind of cornered off look on the cabinet, kind of coming around the corner and into the kitchen, and you just have cabinet space. Man, this Roswell is really laid out more for, I think that the one we just looked at over at the model is really more of if you have, older relatives living with you because you've got the multi-generational suite. But this is more of like, if it would, just the family and you need a little room downstairs, this is the layout to me, because I think this is a slightly bigger kitchen maybe. I think you have a little bit more cabinet space in here. I really like the granite on this island right here. I love these sinks. I think we talked about that. The black sink that's in there, I just love that. Nice look. But I love how you got like a different cabinet stain on the island than you do over here. I don't know if that's by design. I don't know if a lot of people like that. I kind of dig that. I kind of think that it plays pretty good. But I like it. I'd take it. But I just want to show you off this. This nice kitchen that you got right here. We'll come back around the corner because you got the dual ovens right there. Then you come in off of, you've got the 2-car garage right here. Start there. Here's your 2-car garage. Keep in mind, all of these are going to have the tankless water heaters in them. So there you go. And then you got the 1-car garage over across the way, but you already have these built out. Okay. The price for this is a little bit less than the price of the Peyton that we're going to take a look at here in just a minute that has the unfinished basement. But this may work better for you in what you're trying to do. Right, here's your 1-car garage, but you see, you get plenty of room in here, okay? Now, I went to the garage just first. I didn't show you the pantry. Let me close this door real quick. Let's go look at the pantry, because this is a big pantry in here. And like we've talked about, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. Man, I want 5 shelves. There's plenty of room for 5 shelves. Give me 5. Toll Brothers did it. It gives you 5 in here. Okay, plenty of places to put all your groceries. So I really like that pantry. Man, I really dig this kitchen. All right, now before we come into the living room, let's go take a look outside. Take a look at this deck that you got out here. Now, keep in mind the cool thing about this is this isn't a what would it look like or whatever. This is going to be your backyard. I mean, you've got a pretty decent sized backyard right here. And I'm going to show you that, guess what? Up there, let's zoom in a little bit and show you, that's the pool. They're working on it. I was going to fly the drone over it and kind of show off the pool, but there's really nothing to show. It's not quite ready yet, so we're just going to pretend. But anyway, that just lets you know how close you're going to be to the pool. Okay, so that's what your backyard looks like, and you've got a nice covered deck out here. You don't have a fan, but right there, you can swap that out for a fan, piece of cake. Nice covered porch, nice size too. I like that. All right, so back inside. The other cool thing is we talked about this, and we talked about it in the model. You got this 3 sliding glass door right here. Sometimes you don't get that. This is an upgrade, but you get it on this house. Really like that. Come into the big 2-story living room, and man, this looks nice. I like this a lot because I really like how that looks with, you know, with all those windows all the way basically up to the ceiling up there. You got 20-foot ceilings in here, maybe a little higher than 20. And then you got the built-ins already built in. Like this a lot. You also have a bedroom down here. This is not the multi-generational suite like you saw in the other one. This is a bedroom, okay, which is not bad. It's a bedroom. Doesn't have to be massive, okay? But the important thing is it is a bedroom on the main. Here's your closet. Nothing massive, but you do get a closet. So you get a bedroom. If you need something that needs to be a little bit more permanent, something that needs to be a little bit more long-term, maybe the other one works for you, but you just need a bedroom. I like this. I like this bathroom too with the tub shower combo. There you go. All right, so I think it's everything downstairs. Now we're gonna run upstairs. Fast forward button, let's go. All right, here we go. We're upstairs. Looking back down onto the living room down there. Let's come down the hall. So you've got 2 bedrooms down here. So similar to the other, or to the model that we looked at, the Peyton, this one does have a bathroom for every bedroom. This one, here's your bedroom. Okay, decent sized room. Then we're gonna come in here. There's a tub shower combo. Come on in. You got a little closet back there. Okay, so that's bedroom number 1 upstairs. Number 2 bedroom. Now this one, the entrance to the bathroom is off the hallway here, but it does have a door that goes into it too. So you could just keep that locked. That way it's, you know, kind of private all the time, but you do, you know, it's a kind of a community bathroom up here with just a walk-in shower there. Let's take a look at this bedroom because this is a cool bedroom. It's a big bedroom and you have 2 closets. Okay, so you got 2, you know, small closets. They don't go all the way down. There's a wall there, but there's 1 closet and then there is the other one. Cool, 2nd upstairs bedroom. Coming around, come on down to the 3rd bedroom down here. And this one's pretty well, you know, I think the Peyton that we're getting ready to look at next, not quite ready. This one looks like it's pretty ready to go. It's ready to move in, man. This thing we're gonna close in about 3 weeks. Look at the bathroom first. Walk-in shower in here. Very nice bathroom for this ensuite, so to speak. And then here's your bedroom. So these are decent sized rooms for all of these secondary bedrooms, right? Okay. Ooh, closet. Don't forget the closet. Ooh, this is a good one. Yeah, there you go. Hit that light. So you got room in here too. So this one is actually gonna be a little bit bigger than the Peyton. You don't take into account the fact that you have the unfinished basement. So you got a lot more space obviously with the unfinished basement, but finished room, this one's a little bit bigger. And in here is your master. This is where a lot of the room is gonna be because this is a pretty big room. I think this part of the room itself might be a little bit bigger than what we saw. And then you've got this over here. You got an additional seating area back here. Okay, I really like that. That's why I said, you know, looking at this house, which are you? Are you somebody who wants to come in here and you got somebody living with you and you just need a lot of room for everybody to live here? Or are you somebody that needs bedrooms, but you really want the master to really sing and dance, kitchen to sing and dance? That's what this house is. I really like this a lot. So you get a lot of room in this master bedroom, okay? That's gonna bring us into the, yeah baby, bath. I don't really need to even say a whole lot about this. So you got the big vanities on either side. So this one's a lot bigger of a bathroom than you got on the other one. That one, like we talked about earlier, the tub, like that's kind of out a little bit. It's in front of the glass. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but obviously Toll Brother does it in a lot of their houses, and sometimes people like that. You tell me in the comments. I don't ever ask for this. Man, I need y'all to be more social with me, man. Come on, work with me. Do you like the bathtub to be out in the middle of everywhere like this, or do you want it up against the wall, like back there? Okay, you tell me, or does it matter? It doesn't even matter. All right, and then in the shower, you got the waterfall head, you got the 2 extra shower heads right there. Really, really nice shower. Man, I like that. Now we're gonna come over here. You got the WC through there. Let's go look at the closet before we go into the laundry room. So closet, you've got this space over here. You got more space up here, as well as space around the corner over here. So you got a lot of space. This, to me, feels like it's a bigger closet than it was in the model that we looked at, and the one we're going to get ready to look at in just a couple minutes. I feel like this is kind of a bigger closet. Okay, so let's take a look real quick at the laundry room, and here you go. Similar to what we saw on the last one. A lot of room for, you can add some cabinet space, some shelving. There's your washer dryer right there. But you got room to put all kinds of stuff up on the wall for storage, and you get a sink in here as well. So I like this a lot. Really nice. All right, so let's look at the Roswell. We're going to take a look at the Peyton here in just a second. So just to highlight again, this house is a little bit bigger than the Peyton. Okay, all things considered. Peyton, obviously, you've got that multi-generational suite. And then I think the master is a little bit smaller than the Peyton. The closet's a little bit smaller than the master and the Peyton. The bathroom's a little bit smaller, but you get bigger rooms in other spots. But here in the Roswell, you got that big kind of bonus room downstairs that can be used as an office or just a study or kids' play area, whatever you want to use it for. And then you got the bigger master. You got the bigger master bath, slightly smaller bedroom downstairs. So really, it depends on what you want to do. Okay, but I want to give you an idea of the different floor plan. Now, we're going to the Peyton, similar to the model. So we're going to run through that real quick. But the thing to keep in mind is, as long as it's still available, check below to be sure, $200,000 off the original price. Come on, man. Great deal. Let's go. All right, just a reminder before we get into the Peyton, want to remind you, when you are looking for homes, whether that means this week, this month, next month, 4 years from now, give us a call. We've been here a while. We've been in the area for about 35 years. Okay, we know the area. So if you're trying to figure out where can I be, where can I move that's close to this, close to that, not so close to this, I want to be near that, we know the area. Give us a call. Let's get everything kind of like, let's start looking ahead of time. That way you can start focusing. There's no reason to start focusing on an area like, let's just say Dawsonville, when like you want to be like 15 minutes outside the city. Dawsonville's not 15 minutes outside the city, okay? So let's talk, give us a call. Text us, call us, put the number down below, all right? Text us, call us. Tell us about, what it is that you want. That's what people do, from our videos. They give us a call, they text us off these videos saying, hey, Steve, we're thinking about this, we're thinking about that. We get them set up on a search, get them set up on, looking in all the right areas. That's the first step. Let's figure out exactly where you want to be. Then we'll look at the houses. All right, back to the tour. Let's go. All right, so we're going to conclude our tour with the Peyton Transitional. So this is what the outside looks like. Got the brick front. It's brick all the way around. You've got the 3-car garage over here. I want to show you that real quick before we go inside. And like they had this on the model. Obviously, the model, these are offices. They'll turn them into it, but we'll show you what the garages look like on the inside. Let's go on in. Got your covered porch right here. Double doors. This is a slick little house. And remember, this one, as it is advertised right now, as long as it's on the market, it is about $200,000 under the original price because they've got a basement, but it's priced like it doesn't have a basement. They're ready to move some houses. All right, so here we go. Come in. So this is the same basic layout, couple slight changes, but I mean, really for the most part, this is basically the same layout as what the model is, a lot of the same upgrades. Here's your dining room right here. So a real nice, big size dining room. You remember what it looked like on the model. This is what it looks like out in the wild if you're just gonna buy the house as it is right now. Before we come in here and look at this awesome living room, kitchen area and everything, let's come over here and look at the in-law suite or the additional suite, whatever you want to call it, because when you come in here and turn left, you see they got covers on the carpet because they're protecting your carpet. This could be your house. You want people with their feet on the carpet. Anyway, here's your bathroom right here. Nicely done. Nice little sink right there. Gorgeous tile on the walk-in shower with the low walk-in steps. So that way if you have some older relatives with you. And then this is their kind of like living room area. You remember seeing this on the model. They had kind of the cabinets over here and they had their little mini fridge right there. So it's a really cool layout for that. But this can be like for, you know, if you have older relatives, this is their living room. They can just shut the whole world down and say, I'm going to my living room, go hang out. Couch is there, TV up here somewhere. They get their own little hangout. They get their own bathroom. They come across here and they got fans going in here. I don't know if you can hear it or not. They just painted, so they're trying to dry everything out. But this is what the bedroom would look like down here. We got windows on the front for the natural light overlooking the cul-de-sac. There you go. And then this is what the closet would look like right here. Remember on the model, all the doors were upgraded with those kind of with the glass doors, and just the regular doors, but it's a closet. I could live with a closet like that with the door. So there you go. That's kind of like that ensuite kind of thing on the downstairs with the living room as well. Then you got powder room. So if you have guests over, powder rooms for the guests, and then they don't have to use the ensuite, you know, when you have the relatives staying with you or whatever. You don't have to give up their stuff. In the living room, I mean, this is just gorgeous. Overlooks, you know, a lot of trees over in the backyard. Obviously, this is the back of the neighborhood. So if they were to build another neighborhood on the other side of those trees, I don't know how far of a buffer you would get before you lose some trees back there. But I mean, you get some buffer. You get some of those trees in the backyard. A real gorgeous view right there. We'll come back here. You've got places to put shelves right there, or units, or however you want to do it yourself. Fireplace. If you want to add like a stack stone thing or whatever, of course you could do that. Come over here. And I just love this kitchen because it starts kind of over here. You get some cabinet space over here, kind of wraps around the corner a little bit. And then you come in here. You've got your kind of microwave drawer, got your double ovens, a lot of cabinet space. With the cabinets on top, they've got the glass. So that's always a really good look with the lights inside. But I mean, just a lot of cabinet space for a lot of storage. Huge island on this one. You know, very similar to what we saw on the model. Man, do I like this sink. You know, obviously everybody, you know, stainless steel is kind of the thing, but man, this kind of the black sink. I had this in our first house that we had, and man, selling this and going back to stainless steel, I hate to say it, I miss that sink. You clean that sink out, that thing looks nice. This is really, really nice. I really like this layout. I really like the color of these cabinets as well. You got your cooktop right there. Not everything's ready just yet, but it's gonna be ready by time. We're shooting this end of July, mid-August. It should be 100% ready-ish. If you put in the offer now, you could close by end of August, beginning of September. It'd be good for you. Be ready to rock and roll. All right, there's your little eat-in area for the kitchen. So, 5-bedroom house with an unfinished basement. Okay, so you can put all kinds of people in here. So you've got your eating area right here. You can put like 4 or 6 people there. Easily put 4 people there on the island. You know, you throw some stools in there. And then you've got room over there in the dining room as well. So you got a lot of room in here for entertaining or for living or however you want to do it. Okay, let's step outside. We're gonna go look at the back deck real quick. Here's your back deck. So no cover on this one, but nice. Look at that down there. Let me zoom in and see what we can see. Got a little bit of a stream back there. Okay, so there you go. That's what we'll zoom it back out. That's what the trees look like in the backyard, and this is what your yard looks like. Okay, I go down and show you out of the basement, but they're doing some heavy construction down the basement right now, so we're just going to stay upstairs. But the basement, same footprint as what you saw in the model, it's just unfinished. They typically do not finish basements at Toll Brothers. Actually, they don't finish basements at Toll Brothers. I mean, I guess if you asked a whole bunch and paid for it, you could probably get it done, but that's not something that they necessarily offer. Let's go take a look at the pantry here. Because you remember on the model, they had a pretty big pantry. It's the same layout, so you can get that same pantry. There you go, you got the 5. Shoot, whenever I come in here, they always have 4 shelves. And then there's room for a 5th, but they don't ever put it. It's like, man, put a 5th shelf. Crying out loud, look at that. Plenty of room in here. Go to Costco and bring them your stuff. Or buy their stuff and bring them here. Little coat closet right here. Go poke our head out into the garage. Here's your 2-car garage out here. Okay, you got a little closet back there. So tankless water heater. You got a house with a whole bunch of kids, you're gonna need that because they're gonna take a whole lot of showers. All right, then you got the single car garage over on this side. So there's your 3-car garage, or 2 and a 1, however you wanna call it, but there you go. So with that 3rd car, you put the 3rd car there, store trailer, store boat, whatever you wanna do. There you go. So that's everything downstairs. We're gonna hit the fast forward button. Let's go on and upstairs. Here we go. All right, we'll start here, overlooking the living room from upstairs, from up on the walkway, okay? So we're upstairs. So you got that big open area. I talk about it all the time, man. If I'm gonna build my own house, I'm not a big fan of a big 2-story living room. That's me personally. I know plenty of people who like, no, this is exactly what I want in the living room. I want this to be crazy. I want this to look awesome. That's what it looks. I like it a lot. Come down here. So every bedroom upstairs is going to get its own bathroom. So it's kind of, everybody gets their own kind of ensuite treatment. So bedroom number 1, got a little tuck away back there, put a little desk or something. That's the size of the room. Show the size of the closet right here. There you go. Apparently we need to change that smoke alarm, or at least put a battery in. All right, bathroom. There you go. Nice little, nice tile shower tub combo on that one. That's number 1. Come across the hall to number 2. Well, we'll start in the bathroom. Ooh, look at that shower. That's a nice shower. So that's a shower, no tub. Easy walk in on that one. I really like this layout too. It comes here. This one's on the front of the house. Nice sized bedroom. And double doors on this closet right here. There you go. We're gonna come around. That's bedroom number 2 upstairs. So we've looked at 3. We had the one downstairs, which is kind of not just the ensuite, but it's kind of like a whole section, so to speak, that kind of in-law suite that you got. Now we're gonna come in here. This way is the laundry room, comes off the master. We'll take a closer look at that coming up in just a second. Let's look at the 3rd bedroom upstairs. This one looks like it's a little bit bigger, probably the biggest of the secondary bedrooms up here, but they're all actually pretty good size. Here we go. There's your closet right there. Now keep in mind, this neighborhood right now, as we're recording this end of July, there's 4 move-in ready houses. They'll be ready like next month, month and a half, but they're about halfway done with this neighborhood. They still got a little bit of ways to go, so you still have time to grab something in here. So here's that bathroom off the 4th bedroom. This one too. You just get a shower on this one. So you just get a walk-in shower on 3 of the bedrooms, and then you get a tub in the master and tub on the other bedroom we saw upstairs. So there they all go. Now, let's come into the bedroom, or the master, I should say, and here we go. Very, very nice. Like this a lot. Very big, trade ceiling. You got a lot of windows on here, overlooks the backyard, and you're in the cul-de-sac, and you're in the back of the neighborhood. So, I mean, I think it's gonna be a little quiet back here. Not a bad view when waking up in the morning. Get another look at how big that master bedroom is, and then we'll bring it into the master bath. This is nice. Here we go. So, kind of similar to what we saw in the model. I like this layout because you got walk-in space here, the tub's up against the wall. I don't like the tub being out in the middle, but you got the separate vanities with the big tub in the middle. I love this tile though. I like how it's kind of keeping that that wood tone or whatever, kind of keeping that throughout the whole house. I really like that. And then your shower, you got a separate water closet right here. Let's come on, peek in, take a look at the shower because you got the little bench in here. You got the faucet, or single faucet head right there. But there you go, you got plenty of room. The shower, really, really nice. Nice bathroom. I really like this a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the master closet. Here you go in here. Okay, so master closet, got 2 sides. I mean, we've seen bigger closets before, but this is big enough to get it done, right? You got plenty of storage potential, and you could always adjust it, put more shelving in here, things like that. So I think that this is easily, plenty of room. And then we'll come in here, we'll close that door, open that door. And then you come into the laundry room. So there you go. Washer dryer there. You have one shelf there, but you can see you can put all kinds of shelves and storing solutions in here. You can figure out storage solutions, man. You gotta figure we got space, we gotta use it. You got a sink in here too. Like that a lot. Now here, see that right there? How you got a little dust on the floor right there? Don't worry about that. Go clean that up. If you never bought a brand new house, like brand spanking new house, they touch up all the paint, they clean the thing. The thing is like spick and span, ready to rock and roll once it's done. So that's your tour of the three houses. We got the Peyton, which was the model. Then you got the Roswell traditional. Then you got the Peyton transitional, which is not the model. It is actually a home that's ready right now with a big price reduction. Now, here's what we're gonna do below. Below, link to the neighborhood, okay? So that way you don't have to dig and find where do I go, Toll Brothers or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Link below to make it easy to get to Toll Brothers, Northfield Trail neighborhood. Makes life easy for you, okay? I also have the links to the two houses that are ready to go right now. So the Roswell and the Peyton transitional, those are the third house we looked at, links to both of those. If those links connect and you see the house, that means it's still available. I'm shooting this at the end of July. If you're watching this in October, I hope you enjoyed the tour. But that being said, more than likely, those houses are gone, all right? They're not gonna last long, especially at the prices that they are. But like we talked about, it really just depends on what you are looking for, okay? If you're looking for more of it, just a traditional family house with just the room downstairs just in case, the Roswell will make sense. But if you're looking for some room for an aging relative that's gonna be living with you for quite some time, maybe that Peyton transitional makes more sense, okay? So those are the two houses. So we looked at actually three houses, 2 floor plans, and there you have it. All the information is below to go check that out. Now, also, while you're down there checking stuff out, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment too. Let us know, like, what makes the most sense. We asked about that tub, what you thought about that. But also, what makes the most sense for you? What do you think? Is it the Roswell or the Peyton? Okay, which one do you think is a nicer house? Or have you looked at any of our other Toll Brothers tours that we've done? Maybe one of those other ones looks better than this one. Prices like in the low ones. I mean, these are some really nice houses in a really great area, like right around the Bethel area of Cumming. You can't go wrong getting a house right here. Okay, so that being said, like, subscribe, comment, let us know what you're thinking, okay? The other thing about subscribing is as we put these videos out and push these videos out, you will get updated immediately. So that way, if we have these crazy deals, you'll find out right away. That way you'll know what's out there. All right, this is Steve with the Malone Home Team living in North Georgia page. I appreciate your time. Now, for your viewing pleasure, if you want to keep watching some of these Toll Brothers builds, we were over at Southbrook looking at some of the new builds over there. Take a look at those right here. Some great deals on some of those. The ones that we toured may not necessarily be there anymore. However, you'll get an idea of some more of those floor plans. Maybe one of those is what you're looking for.